If you've been anywhere on social media recently, you've realized a lot of topic and a lot of conversation is starting to happen around this term grit. And there are two amazing books in the marketplace right now. The first book is written by a woman named Angela Duckworth called Grit. The second one, written by yours truly, called The Grit. They're both great reads. Angela's book is about academic research, particularly in youths. How do they tap into their grit? Mine is 25 years of busting my ass real life experience. They're both great reads. But really, what is grit? How do you tap into it? How do you use it for success? How do you know whether you're really using grit for your success? And it happened to me just last week where I had one of my newer sales guys come in and he's struggling. He's having more month at the end of the money. And he said, hey, I really feel like grit's inside of me, but I'm just not seeing the success. You wrote a book called The Grit. Can you help me with some suggestions? I said, sure, I'd love to. Let me ask you a couple questions. You staying at, you hear first in and last to leave? No. You go home at night after you leave the office and you do Google research on our industry to skill up and get better? No. Let me ask you this. Who are you reading, who are you listening to, and who are you watching to improve your skill set? Nobody, he said. I said, do you have a second job? Like, are you working as a bartender or a waiter or working for UPS late night to make extra money? No. I said, dude, you haven't tapped into your grit. My definition of grit is anything legal, anything to reach your level of success. So everybody's got a deeper level to go to before they start to make the excuses of why it's not working for them. Grit is when you cold call till your ear swells. Grit is when you read and do your research till your eyes turn red and they hurt. Grit is when you work 18-hour days and sleep 6 and you do it 7 days a week for a long time. Grit is when there are no vacations or days off or date nights. That's when you start to tap into your grit. So grit is not something that should be toyed with or joked around or limped into. Grit happens when you understand that you will do anything legal, anything to reach your desired outcome. You can get a copy of my book, The Grit, at mattmanero.com. I will give you this ebook or this audiobook free of charge. mattmanero.com. Just click download the ebook or the audiobook. It's yours free of charge. Angela Duckworth's book you can get on Amazon. It's about $16 if you want. Both great reads. Grit is not something to be jacked with. I'm serious. The greatest pleasures I've received in my career is when I have had to be the grittiest. When I've had to work at levels that just started to freak people out. That started to say, you're going to drop dead. That's when you know you're starting to tap into your grit. When nothing else matters except the mission at hand, which is to achieve the goal, to climb the hill, to reach the success that is your destiny. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to our channel, CFF Nationwide. Check me out at mattmanero.com. Till the next time we talk, I'll see you down the road.